Religious freedom is one of the most important principles in a free society. It means people have the right to believe what they believe. They have the right to worship. They have the right to pray. They have the right to go to church, temple, mosque, synagogue, or no religious institution at all. They have the right to read their sacred texts, raise their families with their values, build communities, and organize their private lives around their faith. That is religious freedom, and that should be protected. But religious freedom does not mean religious control. It does not mean one religious group gets to control the government. It does not mean one church gets to write the laws for everyone else. And it does not mean one pastor, one doctrine, or one faction gets to decide what the entire country is allowed to believe, teach, say, love, or become. That is not freedom. That is domination. And there is a major difference between protecting someone's right to live by their faith and allowing them to use the state to force their faith onto everybody else. A Christian should be free to be Christian. A Muslim should be free to be Muslim. A Jewish person should be free to be Jewish. An atheist should be free to be atheist. A spiritual person should be free to be spiritual. And a person who is still figuring things out should be free to do that too. That is what a mature society looks like. People are allowed to disagree about ultimate truth while still sharing the same civic rules. That is the point of a secular government. It does not mean religion disappears. It does not mean people have to abandon faith. It means the government does not belong to one religion. The government belongs to the people, all of them. Religious freedom protects conscience. It protects your right to believe, your right to worship, your right to speak, your right to gather, your right to live by your own convictions. But the moment someone says, "My religion gives me the right to control your marriage, your body, your school, your library, your laws, or your private life," we are no longer talking about religious freedom. We are talking about religious domination. And that is where the line has to be drawn. Because freedom of religion only works when it also includes freedom from religious rule. You can believe your faith is true. You can preach it. You can teach it to your children. You can build a community around it. You can persuade others to join you. But persuasion is not the same as coercion. Personal conviction is not the same as public authority. And believing your religion is true does not mean the government should treat your religion as legally superior. That is the key issue. A healthy society can protect religion without being ruled by religion. It can respect faith without turning faith into law for everyone. It can protect churches without becoming a church state. And it can allow religious people to live according to their values while still protecting everyone who does not share those values. That balance is not anti-religious. It is pro-freedom. Because the same principle that protects your religion from government control also protects other people from being controlled by your religion. So when someone says you are attacking religious freedom, ask one simple question. Are we talking about your right to practice your religion? Or are we talking about your desire to make everyone else obey it? Because those are not the same thing. One is liberty, the other is control. One protects conscience, the other demands power. So believe what you want, practice what you believe, speak your truth, build your community, live by your conscience. But do not confuse religious freedom with the right to rule everyone else. Religious freedom is a shield for conscience. It should never become a weapon for control.